Joe Bookmark on ladder, and I guess in tournaments too. I've been playing since beta, I guess, since the game first came out. Played pretty casually at first. First at Challenger in like set 4.5, maybe? Set 5? And have been pretty consistent Challenger ever since then. Peak around like 12 to 1400 during a set. Never really been up super high to like 1470 or something, and haven't really won much of anything except for like grassroots stuff. Maybe came second at Gangley's tournament TC4 to Bobster. He stole it out from under me.
My peak is like Masters 145, so you're literally like what 10 times
but I have
higher. Like
I have so many hours in the game, though. It's not a fair competition. I play 1,000 games a set.
That's fair. I think the most I ever played was like maybe 500 or like 450 or something like that. So how do you feel about set 12 so far competitively? How are you feeling about the competitive meta right now?
So I actually think the set itself, from like a baseline or like foundation that they've got, is probably... I might go as far as to say that I think it's the best ever, which is probably a hot take, but maybe not that hot. Current meta, not the best.
Sure.
It's Syndra. I mean, honestly, it's like mostly just Syndra. That's super problematic.
Yeah.
The 2-cost at like 2-star 2-cost is just better than almost any other unit in the entire game.
Pretty much.
So that's kind of tough. I'm gonna try over the next couple days to try to find some edge in things that can actually match up well into Syndra, but that might not exist, so we'll see. I'll do a lot more looking at stats the couple days going in, and also just like trying stuff out on ladder probably. I don't know how much experimenting I'm gonna do going into this tournament just because Snapshot's coming up soon, so I might just be spamming Syndra games. Honestly, maybe that's the prep I need, is just to spam Syndra games.
Sure.
So, I think where my edge is going to be is I am really comfortable going into the tournament playing around like Syndra 2, which I think a lot of people will probably be stuck when they're contested. I think playing my last couple games, I'm really comfortable taking like a Syndra 2, jam some items on it, and then just go 9 and cap around like a bunch of different boards, like playing pretty flexible boards around that unit, kind of bully them out as they try to reroll for it and just push and knock them down, cap on like Nora and stuff like that.
Sure.
So I just recently, I was working a ton set 10 and 11 because I got a new job. I just moved jobs again to something where I have a bit more time to sort of devote to TFT, so I'm hoping to put a lot more effort into it, try to do a lot more competitively. Goal is regionals. We'll see.
I know you said you hit Challenger in set 4.5. How did you transition from playing this game, in the beta set 1 to entering into the competitive scene the way that you have?
Mostly watching people, because I didn't really talk to anybody until like set 7 or 8, probably at the earliest. But I watched a lot of, in set like 3, 4, and probably 5, I watched a lot of Sox to try to get better. I studied a lot of Sox VODs, and then I started watching a lot of Appies in set like 4, 5, and 6. So some overlap there, and then watched a good amount of Setsuko in like 8 and 9 as well, I think. So a lot of watching and just trying to learn, but also playing a lot of games. And I think Sox and Appies have, like, watching them starting out sort of formed the way I play a lot, because I play pretty tempo heavy and like strongest board oriented rather than like, I don't know, I'm a big like item slammer and play around whatever I've got rather than sort of
greeting for
more like greedier playstyles, lost streak playstyles, and like having more rigid comp lines that I'm playing along. I mean, I might stream more, and it's just my twitch.tv/Joe Bookmark. Also, shout out to Philip.
Okay.
The goat of TFT.
Shout out to Philip.
He's winning worlds this set.
You think so?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.